I'm POONSOOK from Bangkok, Thailand. I'm the field advisor for Give2Asia since 2001. Probably it's inception of the Give2Asia. And when Give2Asia first started, I work on it. The simple things is they work on simple grants, like just giving. People want to help donate for elephant. People want to donate for infant. Those kinds of things. But by the times they go on and we have tsunami, I found that we work with the INGO to develop more projects that more meaningful, not just simply giving. They provide building, they provide some other thing else, but at that time we found that people lost their job, lost their relative, lost their home. So a lot of organizations help build home, but not the occupation. But with Give2Asia, we help them just train them occupation, and not just only occupation, we help them start their life by giving a small grant so that they can start their own small business that they can live on.
My name is Linda Griffith. I live in Adelaide in Australia, and I represent Australia and New Zealand for Give2Asia.
So how long have you been with Give2Asia?
Oh, it must be 14 years now, so pretty soon after they were set up. It's grown dramatically in that period. I suppose at the very beginning we were managing a smaller number of grants. I suppose at the beginning too we were exploring what were the real needs and where could Give2Asia make a difference. And that takes time to find out, because you have to know what the needs are and how you're competing with other funders. What I've noticed is that Give2Asia has become a lot more entrepreneurial, a lot more innovative, a lot more strategic. We're now doing more than just managing grants. We are actively seeking out ways in which Give2Asia can be terribly effective, ways in which the donors can be exceptionally effective, ways in which we can build relationships and new ideas on how partnerships can be built. And that's been a big change. Just especially the last few years, it's grown a lot and become a highly effective organisation. The value that I bring is that I've worked in philanthropy for many, many years, both in fundraising and in the grant making side. So I've learned where there are gaps, where things can be funded, where a small amount of money can make a huge difference, where it can change people's lives, and where that can be transmitted vertically through generations. I'm able to give suggestions on where money could be best spent and how it can make a difference in the most effective manner.
Yes, myself SURYA LOONKER. I'm the India Field Advisor based in New Delhi. I've been with Give2Asia since 2001, so just before the beginning of Give2Asia. It's been about 16 years now. So all those 16 years, Give2Asia grew from a small organization to now I think quite a good sized large organization. In several ways, I would say that from we're raising less than $1 million a year to about $30 million a year now. In terms of, I think we had very few countries in where we had the field advisors. It grew to about 15, 16, then 20, and today we have 25 field advisors across the Asia. Also in terms of capacity and capability to be on both the US side as well as the Asia side, it has grown very well. Now, and I think we have in-house expertise on several areas. And so the offerings that we offered initially was donor advised funds, and then we had fiscal sponsorships, but now we have a whole gamut of services including advisory services, a lot more corporate philanthropy added to the family and the individual philanthropy. So overall I think it has been a great journey and grown very well. That's where actually why the local field advisors are very helpful, because we being in the country know the local knowledge, information, especially in a country of the size of India. There is a lot going on. We are able to filter through based on our local experience as to which projects would fit our donor criteria, through our peer information, through knowledge, through having worked with the NGO sector for so long. We are able to exactly match donor needs with the projects that they would be interested in funding.
Sure. Hi, I'm ASHRAY PANDE. I'm from Kathmandu, Nepal. My favorite project would be the one with the grantee called Nakuan. This was a earthquake recovery grant that we gave out, and it was rebuilding rural energy infrastructure that was damaged during the earthquake. I like it because this request didn't sort of come from us. It came from the community, local community. And I mean, I said this earlier as well, local communities are crucial in understanding the local context. I mean, we can work at a macro level, but what happens on the ground is what the community tells us, and that's how we work. You know, we talk to communities and understand what the actual needs are. So through the Give2Asia earthquake recovery program, we were able to support them, to help them reconnect into the electric grid. You know, that brought them power, energy, they could light up their schools. You know, it had a multiplier effect. And that's what I really liked. You know. Yeah, it's understanding the linkages between them and fitting them together. And I think that's what we do in Give2Asia, matching a donor's request and linking it with what's available locally and tying it to a need. Because at the end of the day, it's the need that needs to match.